on the Louisiana Gulf Coast, I don't even have to guess whether or not you're happy that October is here and that the summer of 2023 has passed. All red.
All right. Boy, I thought it was a decent trout.
Yeah. So that's the first fish. A lot of bait out here this morning on a beautiful morning. Very still. We're looking for trout. Trying to fish on grass. Now this bait really has a lot of side-to-side movement. Wow. Very agile. Just jumps around crazy. Oh, there's a fish. First trout. There's a trout. Anyway, October's here. I'm excited about it. I didn't fish a whole lot in September, just kind of waiting for October to come. And October is traditionally a decent fishing month, definitely better than September. By the end of October, the fishing gets really good. But even at the start, you can find speckled trout in numbers. You may have to search a bit. So one of the habitats I'm definitely going to target this October are the grass beds around the Lake Pontchartrain area. So Lake Catherine, the Wrigley's, shorelines of Lake Pontchartrain. Those eelgrass beds are going to be productive. I'm quite sure of it. Salinity is high. You know, we had high salinity all year because of the low Mississippi River water, and other rivers as well were low. So we had an early arrival of speckled trout in the upper estuary due to that high salinity, and the grass beds are going to hold trout in October.
On the bottom.
3 to 4.
Oh, there's one.
All right.
That's a decent
That's
fish,
a keeper.
too.
That's nice.
Beautiful fish.
That is nothing prettier than a trout. Oh, sweet John. All right. Bye-bye bottom. Hello, jerkbait.
That's my first cast. First cast. Beautiful 16-inch trout.
Gorgeous.
On that matrix shad, rip shad. Oof.
That is pretty.
Beautiful fish. I'm definitely going to look for larger trout on rock shorelines, like in the Mr. Go and other areas. That's not the only place there are rocks. And you're also going to find schools of the smaller fish running along there, because that's a great place for them to find shrimp and finfish. Of course, there's a lot of shrimp this year, and the smaller fish are gorging themselves on that shrimp. Something else I enjoy doing in September and early October is finding these bayous that are moving white shrimp out of the marsh in toward the larger water, out toward the sounds, and they will get some huge schools of trout in there, which are feeding on these shrimp that are moving. And it's amazing. It can be a real blast because it's so full of life. The shrimp are busting the surface, tacking the bait, birds are diving. It can be fish on every cast. You know what I'm talking about. So if you know some of the bayous like that, which hold trout this time of the year, hit them up. Have some fun doing that as well. There are a lot of shrimp this year. We've seen an awful lot of shrimp. There's one. That's a small one. Whoa. Check that out. Oh my goodness. They came to the boat for us.
Go. Gotta be a red.
You got something big?
No, it's still on. It's still on the red.
As far as baits go, you know, all the baits work, but especially we're going to be getting back into the jerkbait season, jerkbait, twitch baits, although I've been using them all summer as well. But it's a great bait for this time of the year. Man, there's a bunch of nice fish up on these rocks. There we go. I'm gonna get this one in. Man, this thing is wild. It's one of the reasons I'm not getting him in there so active this morning. Yeah, so that's a nice, like 14-inch class. That's 15 probably, right there. And then don't forget Topwater. Topwater traditionally has been very good for me in October, and you know, there's a lot of different Topwater baits. Just try to pick some based on the conditions. You can go from a loud bait to a quieter bait, larger and smaller. I often will tie on, if I'm getting short strikes or I'm not really getting them to commit, I will switch Topwater and try a different style. Sometimes try a different color as well, but especially trying that different either profile or sound. Power rod, which gives them, you know, that gives me more of an opportunity. There we go. This is a nice fish, but it's not a. So that one's a 16 and a half. I'm gonna stick with this Topwater. This is the Berkeley Cane Walker Topwater. It's got a, you can see it's got a popper front on it, but you can walk it like a dog. Oh my God, they're just crazy. There is literally a feeding frenzy going on here. I'm not sure how many hits I had or how many fish were after that bait, but they were kicking it 3 feet forward, and then another fish would take it. This is a big. Now that's a 17-incher. Nice fish. I'm gonna let it go. I'm going to release it to make a mega spawn. So get out there, do some fishing this month. I know it's gonna be good. Just be willing to move around a bit to find the trout, but they're gonna be there, and I hope you have a great October.